Very good morning to all of you. Today, I would be talking about Tele Law service through CSCs, Tele Law service through common service centers. Tele Law service is made available in CSCs with the main purpose to ensure that opportunities for justice are not denied to any citizen by reason of economic or other disabilities. This service is destined to provide legal services to the poor. This service is destined to provide legal services to marginalized and weaker section of the society, especially to the people living in faraway places, remote locations, villages, including places with geographical barriers, like where there is no transportation or very few buses plying between the village and district headquarters. And also to those people who are away from the justice and the offices of legal services institutions. So in brief, the aim of this scheme is to provide inexpensive local machinery for rendering legal service of basic nature through common service centers. Now let us come to the features of Tele Law service offered by CSCs. Let us understand the features of this service which is delivered through common service centers. Now through Tele Law, the poor, marginalized and weaker section of the society are given free legal advice. The citizens, to get free legal advice, has to register first for this service at the nearest CSC or common service center. Legal advice can be sought on any matters. A matter which is undergoing litigation. Advice can be sought on matters which is, which is currently in court, or advice can be sought on matters which is, which is before litigation, which has not yet reached the court, or advice can be sought on matters post litigation. A verdict has come or a court has disposed a certain litigation. So even matters which has come up after the disposal of the cases can also be taken up under the Tele Law service. And even a casual legal query can also be raised under this Tele Law services. So the panel lawyers will provide advice over phone or video call. Please note that the citizen has to engage a lawyer to run the case in civil or criminal court or even quasi-judicial authority. The case has to be conducted before a civil, criminal or a quasi-judicial authority. Then the citizen has to engage a lawyer. What the CSC will provide is advice, and that is purely over phone or video call. Now, what are the type of cases that can be referred or consulted under Tele Law service through CSC? Now, the first type of cases that can be referred or consulted at Tele Law service is dowry cases. The second type of case is family disputes. The third type of cases is land disputes. The next is offences against women and children. Then salary issues. When we say salary issues, all those issues related with salary like equal pay, fair pay, all this can be taken up under the Tele Law service. Child marriage issues, child labour issues can be taken up before Tele Law. Right to education issues, cases can be consulted at Tele Law. Provisions pertaining to arrest and detention can be consulted using Tele Law. Then bail provision. Then offence against SC and ST can be consulted over Tele Law. Then domestic violence can also be consulted over Tele Law. Now, who can get this advice? Who can get advice over Tele Law, or who is eligible? Women is eligible, children is eligible, members or citizens belonging to SC/ST community can consult under Tele Law. Daily workers or laborers can consult, get advice under Tele Law. Then people affected by natural calamity can also consult under Tele Law. Disabled citizens, people with physical disability, they can get benefit of the scheme. Victims of human trafficking, they can take benefit of the scheme. People with less than 1 lakh annual income can also get advice, consultation under the scheme. Then people who are in police custody, who are yet to be detained, or who are yet to be produced before a court, can also consult or get advice under Tele Law. Now, there are certain set of people who can avail free service. They need not pay anything at all. And the two categories of citizens who gets free service under this Tele Law program is women and children, and the rest has to pay only nominal rupees 30. Now, the two categories of citizens who are eligible for free advice under Tele Law service are basically women, and they get free legal aid and legal support. They also can get information. Now, they can consult, they can approach, they can call Tele Law service for information on right in property. They can consult the lawyer under Tele Law to report or inquire the lawyer as to how to handle sexual harassment. Women can use Tele Law service to eliminate the risk they face in this workplace. Women can use the Tele Law service against domestic violence, which comes under Domestic Violence Act, I think 2005. Then they can consult under Tele Law for sexual abuse under Section 354. They can also consult or take advice and opinion as far as Section 376 rape is concerned. So women can consult on all these topics under the Tele Law program, and this service is free for women under the Legal Aid Section 12, Legal Services Authority Act, I think Section 12. This service is absolutely free for women. They can also, the other important the point which they can consult under Tele Law is physical and mental torture. Under IPC 498A under IPC, they can even consult or take advice on physical and mental torture under Tele Law service. Now, benefit for children under this Tele Law services, that they get free, legal support, legal advice. Basically, children, they are the future of our country. So, we also provide information, knowledge, so that, they are better equipped for tomorrow. So, Tele Law helps children to develop their legal knowledge. Tele Law helps, provides knowledge, clear their doubts on child marriage and child labor. So they can always consult our Tele Law panel lawyers about doubts pertaining to child marriage or child labor, and any other doubts they come across in their day-to-day life. So Tele Law service is taking the legal law to every nook and corner of the country, and ensuring the people use the legal provisions which has been guaranteed by statutes in this country. Thank you.